they use that masculine energy as power over you, and they become controlling.
I feel like it's when they let that masculinity become their only personality trait, and they almost feel disgusted with doing anything that may be considered more feminine.
If men had the space to really be themselves and not be pressured into thinking that they're gay or soft or, whatever it may be, I feel like if we didn't have that type of thought about men being gay or anything, then men would be more softer, they would be more in tune with their feelings, and they would be just, I don't know, just better people.
Do you think toxic masculinity is more likely to come from an alpha or beta male?
Alpha.
I think it can come from.
Hold on.
They would be more in tune with their feelings, and they would be just, I don't know, just better people.
Do you think toxic masculinity is more likely to come from an alpha or beta male?
Alpha.
I think it can come from both, honestly. Maybe probably a beta. Maybe an alpha. I don't know exactly. I don't know. What is the difference between alpha and beta males?
I think alpha is someone who would kind of be considered a leader. And
Decisive.
I think a lot of the time that carries a bad rep, but I don't personally think that it is.
What is the difference between alpha
Focused
and beta males?
on his goals.
Alpha is someone
focused
who
on getting to the bag,
would
improving,
kind of be considered a leader. And I think a lot of the time that carries a bad rep, but I don't personally think that it is. So
I don't think it's bad either, man.
It can come from both, honestly. Maybe probably a beta. Maybe an alpha. I don't know exactly. I don't know.
True alphas don't abuse women. True alphas don't mistreat women. They don't mistreat people. You know what I mean? They don't mistreat people. Period. True alphas, true alpha males. You know what I'm saying? They don't. Yeah, bro. They don't. Yeah, man.
Toxic masculinity is more.
They don't
overcompensate.
They don't.
And being gay or anything, then men would be more softer, they would be more in tune with their feelings, and they would be just, I don't know, just better people.
Do you think toxic?
What academics was doing on that Fresh and Fit joint on the girls, the Fresh and Fit with girls on that show a while back. Academics was bugging, bro. He was bugging. He was wilding. He was wilding when he was talking to that Brazilian chick, bro. He was overcompensating. He was talking about he's financially abundant and he got all this money, but that you gotta have more than money, my guy. You know what I mean? A person with money, just because you have a lot of money, that doesn't mean that you're an alpha male. You feel me? You gotta have more, bro. You gotta have swag, confidence, honorability, integrity. You feel me? You gotta have more than money. You gotta have rationality. Academics is a bozo, bro. Over emotional. True alphas are not over emotional.
And being gay or anything, then men would be more softer, they would be more in tune with their feelings, and they would be just,
that Brazilian chick.
I don't know,
that Brazilian chick cooked academics, bro.
Is more likely to come from an alpha or beta male?
That kind of.
Alpha.
I think it can come from both, honestly. Maybe probably a beta. Maybe an alpha. I don't know exactly. Betas do goofy ish. Betas hurt women that reject them.
That's woundedness. That's woundedness. You know what I'm saying? That's not masculinity. That's not toxic masculinity. That's woundedness. Bro. Masculinity is not toxic. Yeah, what beta males do is it's woundedness, man. It's woundedness.
It can come from both, honestly. Maybe probably a beta. Maybe an alpha.
They haven't healed. They
Squarespace is a
hurt
website
people,
that
you feel
makes
me?
websites. And people.
What is the difference between alpha and beta males?
I think alpha is someone who would kind of be considered a leader. And I think a lot of the time that carries a bad rep, but I don't personally think that it is. So
can toxic masculinity exist without toxic femininity? No, they go
Toxic femininity. Toxic femininity never gets talked or doesn't get talked about as much. Toxic femininity. There's a lot of toxic women out here.
So then why don't we just call it toxic behavior?
Ooh, that's a good one. It's definitely it's just toxic behavior on both halves.
What does toxic femininity look like?
Disrespect.
You girls know. You know what you do. I'm just saying.
Falsely accusing, lying.
Girls know what they're doing. Like, if you ever think that a girl is innocent, you're probably wrong. Like, she knows what she's doing.
Very, very smart.
For sure.
So then why are there some women who are proud to be bitches?
I have no idea.
I would say I kind of am one of those girls.
I respect the accountability on an
Yeah, we're
on.
toxic.
I'd say it's definitely helped me in the world. I'd say I used to let men walk all over me, and now being a bitch to men has definitely helped me, like, put them in their place.
I don't think you should be a B to all men, to the good men. You feel me? But yeah, like I said, hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. That doesn't mean you should mistreat.
A bitch to men has definitely helped me, like, put them in their place and be able to show them that, like, I am an equal partner, you know?
Why would you have to be a bitch in order to show men that you're an equal partner? Like,
I guess it's the type of men that I go for.
well, I'm saying, isn't there a difference between, like, having healthy boundaries and just having a bad attitude?
Yes, there's definitely a difference.
You gotta have you gotta
I think
set
it's more
healthy.
about being assertive.
Yeah.
Why is there so much media attention exposing the flawed nature and behavior of men, but not also the flawed nature
Bias,
and behavior of
consistency,
women?
Because in
inconsistency.
this day of age, women like to be victims.
Yep.
I am a strong
Oppression
believer in
mentality.
that, and
Negative
I feel bad
programming.
for, like, I'm not gonna.
Why is there so much
We're
media
taught to
attention
believe that
exposing
women
the flawed
are
nature and
superior to
behavior of
men. Women should be
but not also
idolized.
the flawed nature and
Women
behavior
can
of
do no
women?
wrong.
Because in this day of age, women like to be victims. I am a strong believer in that, and I feel bad for a lot of guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's all about
Power,
like,
tyranny, control,
talk to any girl, and she'll say
superiority.
her ex is a narcissist. Like, not every guy walking this earth is a narcissist.
Facts. Yeah, I respect her. She's logical,
I
bro.
would say maybe that has to do with
The misandry is
algorithm, you know,
horrible.
what you're searching up or what they promote to you. Like when I go on my YouTube, I see a lot of that. A lot of downplaying men.
Yep, misandry,
downplaying
odium,
what we do or what we provide.
hatred,
Trying to uplift
acrimony,
women.
enemies,
Not to say that they should be
superiority
uplifted,
minded.
but it's kind of to me it's a
horrible.
matter of why are we bringing men down and not
Power,
uplifting
tyranny,
men just like we're
control.
uplifting women.
They don't
Are
want
women more attracted
equality.
to nice guys or bad boys?
Bad boys. Bad boys. Bad boys.
So then why should men care about what women want?
They shouldn't, but it's just like women care about what men want. Like, we do. No one should care, but we do. It's just human nature.
Men need women, women need men.
I
If
agree
men
with
would
that.
need each other, why do gay people exist?
Okay, aside from
Okay, yeah. Apart from that,
Why do women complain about toxic masculinity when women enable that behavior by choosing to date bad boys?
The choices. Yeah.
again, victimizing themselves. You guys just love being the victim.
She's
I
keeping it a
can't
buck.
even say, man, like you guys are perpetuating that stuff, you know? Like you choose to be with this guy that's gonna fuck on other
Abuse,
females,
mistreat,
or go do
breach
some other
trust
stuff
and
behind
all
your
this.
backs, be cheating on you and stuff. And you
Infidelity.
got the nice guy over here, and you don't give him no opportunity,
Nope.
and then eventually that turns him into that. Now he's looking at it like, all right,
He
for me
turns
to
into a
compete,
scummy.
I gotta treat you like that.
Horrible.
Women often are really, really insecure. Like, we like to project our insecurity. So a lot of the time, the loudest and proudest girl out there is
Overcompensate.
definitely the one that has, some mental issues
Trying to
and
fill a void.
insecurities. That's what I'd say.
Why is it when a woman doesn't have a man, she often has to take on a masculine role, but when a man doesn't have a woman, he doesn't necessarily have to take on a feminine role?
Ooh. That's too good a question for me to answer personally.
I just think that women are more apt to be more manly and independent. Like, it's okay for a woman to be more manly than it is for a man to be feminine. I think. I just feel like people think that, and that shouldn't be true.
That's a normal thing for us, is to go through hardships, to earn your scars, and to earn your pain, and then from that you become the man that you are. And then with women, it's not necessarily the same thing. You can be independent and then work on yourself and stuff, but you develop again those same scars, and then that puts a coating on you, and then that makes it more difficult when you try and get into a relationship because now you feel like you have to do this stuff for yourself instead of being able to let the person you're be with do it for you.
When a woman doesn't have a man to take care of her and provide for her, she has to do it for herself, and that's considered being more masculine.
Well, wouldn't that prove that masculinity is more essential for survival than femininity?
Facts.
Oh, wow.
They're both important. The masculine
I
and
have never thought about
men
that.
and women are equally important, but they have
And if
different
that's
roles.
true, why is masculinity seen as toxic?
Men and women need each other.
Masculinity is vital.
There's
for
things that
society
men
to
can do that women
continue
cannot
existing.
do. There's things that women can do that
Would that
men
mean
cannot
that
do.
the man couldn't survive without the woman though?
The wo-
Because like we could do the man and woman.
The woman
part,
cannot
but a man
survive
can only do
without the
part.
man.
Well, right, but I'm just saying
That's
the
what I
man
think.
doesn't necessarily have to take on a more feminine role because he can survive doing the man part. Just stay that way.
They could survive, but they're not doing too well. They're not doing too hot. Have you seen a single man's apartment? I have. I mean, men are well. It's a fact, known fact. Men are physically
Stronger,
more capable than women. They are stronger.
different
I think
abilities, different.
some of the roles that come not only in dating but also marriage, like things that happen around the house. The toilet break.
You could get more than just amazing, delicious pizza. There's also lava cakes.
Yo, I like this chick right here. She's logical, bro. Like she makes sense. She's really speaking out against the hatred that a lot of women have for men, bro, and the delusion that a lot of women have.
I hope a man does. No offense. I will definitely do the cleaning because that's just I don't know. You're probably asking the wrong person.
Natural roles.
Why do women often attack a man's masculinity when they don't get what they want?
I think that's an insecurity thing. All right, you're not gonna bend to my will, or I'm gonna attack this about you. But I feel like both genders do that. So
Yep.
Isn't that
Yep.
hitting below the belt?
yes.
It is.
A lot of the time
It's whack.
when we think about
It's whack.
men who are
Women often attack a man's masculinity when they don't get what they want.
I think that's an insecurity thing. All right, you're not gonna bend to my will,
They
or I'm gonna
can't-
attack this about you.
Like
But I feel like both.
when they cannot manipulate you or deceive you, they slander you, they tear you down.
I will definitely do the cleaning because that's just
That's
I don't know. You're
It's
probably
sad,
asking
but
the
it's the
wrong
truth.
person about this.
Why do women often attack a man's masculinity when they don't get what they
because
want?
I think that's an insecurity thing. All right, you're not gonna bend to my will, or I'm gonna attack this about you. But I feel like both genders do that. So
Isn't that hitting below the belt?
yes.
A lot of the time when we think about men who are masculine, it's just them being it's like them knowing who they are.
confident,
And I feel like if you're insecure and you're around,
courageous.
even in friendships, if you're around someone who's so strong in who they are, like you're definitely gonna be threatened by that.
Yeah,
So that's
people try to
probably
dim
why
your
a lot of,
light.
Like females like
Don't
attack
be around
men.
people who try to dim your light.
I'd say.
Who do you
Choose
think cares
your
more
circle
about
wisely.
masculinity, men or women?
I definitely think it's men. 100%. I do feel like women. There are a lot of women that help them, but I do feel like men. Like I said, about social constructs and everything. I feel like society is more.
There's more about masculinity, men or women.
I definitely think it's men. 100%. I do feel like women. There are a lot of women that help them, but I do feel like men. Like I said, about social constructs and everything. I feel like society is more harder on men, and
Yes,
so that
I
makes
agree
them
with
want to
that.
be more
With that.
masculine or prove to themselves, to other men, that they're more manly. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly think women. I think women are always targeting men, whether it's in a bad way or a good way. We're always like attacking them for anything they do. I feel like in this generation,
You
there's
can't.
no
You cannot
women.
win for lose,
So,
bruh.
would you say that men are conditioned by other men
You
to
cannot
act a certain
please.
way?
I feel like men are conditioned by society, men and women, to act that way.
I think that goes along with anybody. I think that can be a women thing too. But I think a lot of the time women are expected to be super independent. Women are pushed to go to college,
Careers.
and be super like.
Yep.
Not that it's wrong. I think that if you
Yeah,
want to do that,
if you
go
wanna do
ahead,
it,
but
yeah,
there's
that's a
nothing wrong with
prerogative.
wanting to
It's
raise
a
your family
clean,
and stay home.
yeah,
And same thing with the guy. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be the breadwinner of the family. So
So how do you think we can